Hello, welcome to the daily English news program on Azərbaycan Television with the most important events of the day. I'm your host, İlham Məmmədov. President İlham Əliyev signed an executive order on the measures in respect to the construction of Qarabağ-Çaylı Highway of Kazakh district. According to the executive order, 6,900,000 manats are allocated to the Azərbaycan Avtomobil Yolları State Agency for the construction of Qarabağ-Çaylı Highway, connecting 3 residential settlements with 14,000 inhabitants. The provocation attempts by Armenians at the annual session of the OSCE Parliamentary Assembly were thwarted. The Armenian delegation and the pro-Armenian Deputy Speaker of the Parliament of Sweden, Björn Söder, demanded the revival of the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict in the Minsk Group and the immediate release of Armenian terrorists, and draft amendments were discussed. The delegation of Azerbaijan responded to the other party with strong arguments. All demands were rejected by the OSCE Parliamentary Assembly. Thus, all amendments and proposals prepared by Armenia against Azerbaijan were resolutely prevented. A total of 36,000 hectares of territory was cleared from mines and unexploded ordnances since patriotic war. More than 61,000 mines and unexploded ordnances, improvised devices, booby traps and other ammunition were neutralized. According to ANAMA, 225 people have been victims of mines since the war. Mines were buried not only along the former contact line, but also around destroyed villages and cities. In the territories occupied for 30 years, detection is underway in the minefields planted during both the First and Second Karabakh Wars. Various methods and tools are used in operations. This includes manual mechanical clearance machines, mine detection dogs, remote survey of minefields using artificial intelligence technology has also been carried out. The information disseminated by Armenia that the Azerbaijani army units allegedly subjected to fire the opposing side in the direction of the state border is false and does not reflect the reality. This is reported in the statement of the Ministry of Defense of Azerbaijan. Our units did not open fire in this direction. This is another disinformation spread by the opposing side, reported the Defense Ministry. On July 5th, presentation of the book, The Fate of the Tepebashi Quarter, the last remnant of Azerbaijan's national, cultural and historical heritage in the city of Yerevan, the destruction of the heritage of the Azerbaijani people in Armenia and the erasure of historical traces, published as a result of research works. A 4th exhibition of monuments destroyed and demolished in Tepebashi was organized as part of the event.
During research, information was obtained on the history of Yerevan city, including Tepebashi quarter, the process of systematic destruction of Azerbaijani heritage, which began centuries ago and is continuing to date, as well as the threat of its complete erasure.
Due to a number of technological novelties, we have already realized that the quarter is being demolished in secret. The mosque inside the quarter will be demolished completely soon. Homes of Azerbaijanis are being demolished. We also were informed that an entirely new quarter is going to be built there.
At present, there are more than 300 residential homes in the Tepebashi quarter.
I remember when in the 80s I lived in this quarter, grew up, played there. The mosque wasn't in this condition back then. Armenian refugees used to live there. Up to 1999, it could be restored, returned to its original image.
On the basis of collected materials obtained as a result of the research carried out, a book was published. The publication also features archived documents testifying to the fact that Tepebashi quarter and monuments that are on the verge of destruction belong to the Azerbaijani people.
In the city of Yerevan, there are residential areas where many Azerbaijanis lived. There are the Gala area, the Shahar area, including the Tepebashi residential area, and in each one of them, there was an Azerbaijani quarter. However, today, as the Azerbaijani population was gradually expelled from the city of Yerevan, all traces of them are being erased.
In connection with the process of cultural genocide carried out by Armenia against the national, cultural and historical heritage of the Azerbaijani people, a group of scientists and public representatives of Azerbaijan sent an appeal to UNESCO Director General Audrey Azoulay.
Joint Intergovernmental Commission on Trade and Economic Cooperation between Azerbaijan and Kazakhstan was held. During the bilateral meeting, the sides exchanged views on issues of cooperation between the two countries and the agenda of the Commission's meeting. Speaking at the meeting, Azerbaijani Minister of Energy Parviz Shahbazov spoke about the development of economic relations between the countries and said that Azerbaijan's trade turnover with Kazakhstan increased more than 6 times over the first 4 months of 2022 compared to the same period of 2021 and amounted to $215 million. Kazakh Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Trade and Integration, Bakht Sultanov, stated that his country is interested in participating in the restoration and reconstruction works in the liberated territories of Azerbaijan. In the end, the sides agreed to hold the next meeting of the Commission in Baku in 2023. That was all for the day. Thank you for being with us. Goodbye.